In our last Snip, we talked about the clinical data ecosystem. There we identified the three primary stakeholders of patients, providers, and payers. And I'd like to dig a little deeper into what that impact of interoperability will be on payers. So Michael, you have said that interoperability will bring big changes in the ecosystem. Does that apply to payers as well?
Yes, I believe payers will see significant benefits as the ecosystem matures and becomes truly national in scale.
Okay, so you and I, we've spent a significant part of our careers either working in the payer space or providing services to payers. And in our analysis, you've categorized a number of vendors that service payers as intermediaries who will potentially need to dramatically or drastically adapt in a world when we have mature interoperability. Can you please give us a few examples of what types of changes we'll likely see and how that impacts the payers and related stakeholders?
Absolutely. So I'm going to use the clinical data ecosystem diagram that we've used frequently to illustrate that. So in this picture, it shows the current state with intermediaries and their respective functions in blue and gray. Now, if you were to show a likely end state with mature interoperability and standards-based APIs and data exchanges, we'd get something like the next diagram. As you can see, most of the intermediaries have disappeared. That does not mean, however, that all the functions they have provided are obsolete. Some will become SaaS-driven capabilities that move into a more mature payer platform, another prediction we make for the industry. Essentially, what that means for payers is that they will see functions such as care management, closing gaps in care, HEDIS, risk adjustment, and prior approvals significantly being automated and therefore being simplified, which also brings dramatic cost savings with that automation. And with interoperability comes structured data, which obviously is a key enabler of that automation.
So it looks like big changes for payers are coming. I know there's been a lot of things that have been going on of recent around this in electronic clinical data exchange, and these changes should be welcoming. So really, really good stuff. And until next time, we'll pick up on the next stakeholder.